Good morning, guys. We're gonna do hopefully a quick get ready with me because I got stuff to do today. No work, but I want to do a lot of meal planning today. I have a brisket in the fridge that I want to figure out how to cook that puppy because I've never cooked brisket before. I'm gonna make a chicken Caesar salad pasta. And I want to make a turkey stew, homemade turkey stew. Also make some Amish apple fritter loaves or muffins. And is that all I'm making today? The stuff's not all for today. It's for like throughout this coming week. I might actually just cook the brisket tomorrow, but at least get the turkey stew and the chicken Caesar salad pasta, cook that today. So that's done. I'm trying to think if I took anything else to make. I don't think I did. I pre-recorded a declutter last night. I think it's like an hour and a half long. When I do my declutters, man, I did not do a very good job at cleaning last night. Shit. It's only one declutter. Once a year I'll probably do a declutter. Just the stuff that I know I don't like and stuff that I know I won't use. I did cancel that ice cream beauty box this morning because I'm just not feeling it. I feel like most of what I got I decluttered, so I don't want to stay subscribed to a subscription where I feel like I'm gonna get rid of most things. I did post on my community tab like, hey, should I re-sign up for Ipsy? I felt like I was trying to talk myself out of it, but I did resubscribe to that, so because I can at least pick out several of the products. I'll give it one last shot, and if I feel like if it's like the same thing where I'm not liking most of what I get or whatever, then I'll unsubscribe. But this will be the last time. The declutter video, that will go up. Well, I'm not sure. At the end of that, I kind of joked that it will go up later in the month of October, but I was just joking. It'll probably go up on a day where I don't feel like recording or as a bonus video. That's like tomorrow I have another video I'm gonna pre-record for another time. Well, actually not for another time. 2 videos might actually go up tomorrow. A get ready with me, and then plus a bonus video. You haven't had eggs all week, have you? Oh, you have? I thought you've been eating cereal all week. Oh. I have my schedule for this week coming, plus the week after. So this week I'm working every day except for I got Monday. I'm currently on a 3-day weekend because I kind of arranged it so that a coworker of mine, I was supposed to do a 4-hour shift today, and a coworker of mine was also doing a 4-hour shift. And I asked her, do you want to do an 8-hour shift instead? And she was like, sure. So she took my shift plus her, so she gets a full 8. And then I have today off, and then I have tomorrow off as well. So 3-day weekend for me this weekend. Matt was supposed to have a 3-day weekend too, but he has to go back to work tomorrow. So that I am working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but I have next weekend off, Saturday, Sunday. Because the week after I'm working Monday through Friday. I'll have the Saturday off, but I don't know about the Sunday. One of my coworkers, I think, is on medical leave right now. And she needs it, so Alright, skincare is done. Oh, is that bacon that's open still good?
Still good.
Yeah? Okay. So, what are we gonna do? Alright. I don't know, did I show you guys this in yesterday's video, or do I show this in the declutter? I took this out of the Say Super Glowy Gel thing. I was correct, there was a bag inside that jar. I will not repurchase the full size of this. I will get the minis. I think it's better just to get the minis of the Say Super Glowy Gel over the full size. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I feel like the full size did not last me very long. But it is a favorite product of mine. Do you guys want to see a yearly favorites at the end of this year from me, or no? There's a lot of products like I'm using do I have new favorites though? I feel like for mascara, I don't have a favorite. I'm still on the hunt for the perfect mascara that I like, because I prefer just to have, like, at the end of the day, I think like 5 mascaras tops and not a jar full. Oh. Alright, let's do, I'm gonna take some of this Rimmel Multitasker Better Than Filters. This is the lightest shade. I'm gonna put this here. I was on Reddit this morning. Well, and TikTok. I deleted my TikTok account because I don't use it. I go on there for like news and that's pretty much it. Because I'm tired of like going on social media and it's just like females showing off their bodies. I think it's kind of ridiculous and it's cheap. So, and even when I'm not trying to look at that stuff, it's still popping up on my feed. So, I got off of TikTok. But I do like TikTok for like some of the news stuff and then like interesting things. Like I know Matt learned something. What the heck what was it that you learned?
On TikTok?
Yeah.
How to pop off a fight bottle cap.
Oh, we had a jar or something that we couldn't open, and Grace was trying to open it, and Matt tried to do it, and he couldn't do it, and he's like, oh, wait a second. And he got it off. I wasn't out in the kitchen to see what he did, but he said on TikTok he had seen how to open a jar. Anyways, it worked. I don't know. TikTok's not for me. What is for me? Pinterest, which I had that app on my phone and it's not on there. I don't know why I got rid of it, but I need that so I can go look up brisket. I'm gonna let's see. That's gonna be a video on its own. Okay, I have later on today I will do another pre-recorded video. I think I've got at least 2 more I need to do. That one, okay, I'll tell you what it's gonna be titled. Products to use up. I have when I was doing my declutter last night, I also was setting aside stuff that I want to finish using up. Some stuff that I have in my collection, I don't necessarily fully dislike the products, but I also don't love the products for whether it's Color Story or whatever. So I put them I have a basket of products to use up. And there's actually a lot more in that basket than I thought. So it's stuff that I pulled out of my collection, and I have it in a basket down here on the floor beside me, so that if I'm like sitting here doing my makeup right now and I'm like, I don't want to use this, I can go into my basket. I'm going to go into this because I want to try this out. Marcel. Can you guys get Marcel in the US? I feel like this is a Canadian brand. This went on sale, so I picked it up because I did want to try this. Oh yeah, I was talking about Reddit. I was on Reddit this morning because I go on there like once or twice a week just to see what the beauty community is chatting about. And one of the threads I was reading was who are beauty gurus or YouTubers that you don't fully trust that they are who they are on camera or whatever. And I'm surprised by the amount of people who said Jessica Baron. And I was like, really? They feel like she's just like a sponsorship now, which I get it, but... So this is Flawless. Well, it's called Marcel Flawless, and of course they have like French on here. Luminous, light infused foundation, auto adapting pigment, oil free, long wearing. I need my glasses for this. Like I have a hair floating around the oh, here we go, eyeball area. Oil-free, long-wearing, hydrating, hypoallergenic, classic ivory, 27 milliliters. Light infused skin fusion technology foundation. Silky texture that glides on for a natural luminous effect. Enriched with hydrating provitamins B5. Enriched with energizing vitamin C and caffeine. Smooth over your face, blending outward. Fragrance free, paraben free. I don't know if that says NDN or NON or NAN. Test it under dermatological control on sensitive skin. Yeah. Anyways, we'll give this a try. I have this. I picked up the shade Classic Ivory. I gotta take my glasses off. It doesn't say if it's lightweight. Does it say if it's lightweight coverage? Light infused foundation. I don't know. I mean, it says luminous, so that gets me every time. So I have such dry skin, like I'll take all the glowy luminous that I can get. So that's on. Definitely not full coverage. I'd say it's light coverage, probably medium if you want to build it up. I'm not going to build it up because I have such dry skin. It would definitely show up on my, like all my dry skin spots would show up. Oh, Miss Grace is up. Yay. I need a mirror. Looks like I did a pretty good job at blending it out with my hands. Alright, we're gonna go into going to use Bright Side from Rare Beauty. And then I'm going to use a little bit of the Makeup by Mario as soft sculpt as well here in a minute. What brush do I normally use for this? This is a Morphe M406. Would this work for blending this? Sometimes I use my, well, not sometimes. I usually use my sponge, but I kind of want to try and use brushes on some of these products just to see. I'm just thinking in my head. I feel like there's a third video that I want to record. One's gonna be one's gonna be the products I want to use up video. That's definitely one. The declutter video, which is already done. I think the third was my fall picks, like my fall makeup. I started to do that last night. I grabbed like all my fall-ish palettes that I like for the fall, and I had them in my vanity. I haven't done my lips or blush stuff yet. So I need to go dig that stuff out. Okay, that doesn't look bad. Let's go into the Makeup by Mario. I don't know how well this stippling brush will work for this. You guys know I've already gone through one of these, and I really like this product. I feel like you don't get a lot of product though in the pan, and I feel like I went through it very fast. But I went through it fast because I really like it. But I'm thinking if I use a nice brush with it instead of a sponge, maybe I won't go through the product as fast, because you know sponges suck up product. Just get a little bit down here. Okay, that looks nice. I feel like the past couple of days my skin has not been looking glowy at all. It's just been looking extra dry and bland. Alright, if you're wondering, I have the shade Lights, and that's the same shade I had the first time I had that product as well. Merit, the Day Glow in the shade Bounce. I was going to put this in the products to use up as well, but I feel like I already grab for this pretty much every day. Did I get that in a kit? Do you guys remember? Because I don't remember. Let's just stifle this in as well. I know one of my subscribers commented that they can see I have very dry, oily skin. I told her, I was like, no, what you're seeing is the results of my skincare and stuff. I do not have oily skin. Sometimes I wish I did have oily skin. I have super dry, sensitive, acne-prone skin. It's the makeup and the skincare and stuff that makes my skin look what I call glowy. my eyebrows first. I want to try out this Marcel. I think I used to buy this one back in the day. It said this one's called Fair Ash Blonde. Yeah, I did. Nano eyebrow liner from Marcel. I used to buy this one way back in the day. Different shade though. Do any of you guys just sometimes sit down and like you're not even really sure what kind of makeup you want to do? Like what's the look you're going for? Hey, get water and take both, please. Grace must have went to bed at a decent time last night. Her and I went for a walk last night when it was dark. She prefers to go for walks when it's dark out. I don't mind as long as it's like not cold outside and there's no snow. Well, at least no ice. I don't like the cold. Good morning. Today, Grace and I are going to also tackle her bedroom. Something that needs to get done. And I also need to plan out her lesson plans for the month of October. I'm going to do her lesson plans 1 month at a time. And then also some family activities. Family activities, I'm going to write down what we want to do. And then as I get my work schedule, we can figure things out. Of like when we can do things. I like the shade of that. This is Ash Blonde. Fair Ash Blonde. Marcel. I think I like the color of this one. Look, I can actually open up my mascara drawer. I like the color of this one more than the Annabelle one. The Annabelle one, what shade's this? Universal Taupe. The Marcel one is a bit drier formula. So there's Marcel's Fair Ash Blonde. I like that. That's definitely a cool tone. I'm going to put that right there. And then here's the Annabelle Taupe, which I'll put right beside it. Dishwasher kiddo. Annabelle right there. Yes, I ran it last night. They look kind of similar, but here's the Annabelle. Here's the Marcel. They look very similar, but this one looks like it's more grayish. Can't believe I can actually close my mascara drawer. There's no problem. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna put on some Burt's Bees Red Dahlia. If I had to recommend a tinted lip balm or a lip chap, I would recommend Burt's Bees Red Dahlia. I feel like this goes with so many things, and I use this a lot. I feel like I'm constantly putting it in my work coat. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick gander to see what palettes. I already know what palette I'm doing tomorrow. For today, I'm going to use ABH Modern Renaissance because I've been thinking about this one, so I'm going to use this one. And yes, it made its way into my vanity drawer. Some of my favorite fall color stories or color stories that I use for the fall, I have in my 2 drawers here. But I might have a few others in my drawers. I can't fit everything here. So if you forgot about this bad boy, this is what she looks like. It's pretty. I'm gonna start with the shade Tempera. I think that's a shade a lot of us start with. And yeah, I do like the ABH brushes, so I will go ahead and use the brush. So I'm just gonna take Tempera and put this all over. I definitely feel like this is a great fall palette. Actually, in fact, I feel like a lot of ABH's palettes, I don't have Cosmos in here, but I feel like a lot of her palettes are great for the fall. And I know not everybody likes her formula, but I do. Alright. I'm like itchy and stuff. How would I'm gonna use, how would you even pronounce that? Buon Fresco. The shade here, I'm gonna go into that one. Oh, there's a sticker. Not anymore. I'm gonna put this in my crease and blend it up and out. Man, another morning where Matt and I got up early. How long before you actually got up? Did you get up, babe?
When?
This morning.
Woke up
At 8? Yeah, I remember I woke up and I was like, he had his hoodie and stuff on. I'm like, you got work today? And he's like, no. I thought he was leaving for work. This is like a nice soft, it's like a taupey purple gray. I don't know, it's very pretty. I feel like with this palette you can go like, do a cool tone look, you can do a warm tone look. You can combine the warm tones and the cool tones, which is probably what I might do today. We'll see. I know Burnt Orange is one of my favorite shades in this palette. Same with Realgar. When do we think ABH has come up with the next palette? See, I know she came out with a palette that is... Where'd it go? Did I take it out of here? Hey. Oh, I must have moved some palettes last night. I know she came out with another palette this size called... Is it called Sugar? Or is it called Spice? I think it's called... Some people have it, but this is another great fall one. I have a couple of palettes in the top drawer here that I want to use for the fall that I need to find a space over here for. I'll just put them on my desk right here for now. But I've gone on the Sephora. It's definitely a Tammy color story. But who was it? So I thought it was going to be like go to Sephora stores and that, because it's been like at least a month or so since they showed photos and said it was going to be released soon. Leah Jinan, how do you pronounce her last name? She has it, but she did a video saying like ABH Sugar, what's it called? Unreleased or something palette. Like, why isn't that palette out there? I know a lot of people who would buy it, even though it's very basic, but it's pretty and wearable. Me being one of those people, hello. Please release it so I can buy it. Do I need it? No. I would definitely use it though. Anyways, yesterday's video, nobody commented about... People have commented, but I asked the question. For those of you who do buy makeup, do you have yourselves on a beauty budget? When I say beauty, I'm not including our skincare or perfume. I'm just talking straight up makeup. Do you have yourself on a budget to keep yourself in line and in check? And, you know, I'm thinking more and more about it. Like I said, Matt doesn't really care, but at the same time, it's like over consumerism. Am I really going to be able to use everything? I mean, I do dip into everything, and I do know what I really like, what formulas I like, what I don't really fussy, what I can do without. I feel like if you had a budget or an allowance, whatever you want to call it, maybe more thought would get put into the purchases one would make. Like, would you go out and buy mascara number 40 if you had a budget, or would you buy something else because you know, like, oh, I already have like a copious amount of mascaras at home, so maybe this month I won't get a mascara, I will get, I don't know, that blush that I want. But then you're like, well, I already have a copious amount of blushes. And, like, I don't know. I feel like maybe a budget would help someone like me and others put more thought into the makeup purchases instead of just like, oh, I really want that, and go and buying it, and then like a week later, oh, I want, and then, you know what I'm getting at? I like makeup, like I said, how I buy makeup now is how I've always done it. But yeah, I think I gotta maybe step back. I like that shade. I'm gonna put that on the lower lash line as well, because it's pretty. I'm not using the phone like my normal phone. I have it right here because I was thinking I have the declutter video on here, and so today's get ready with me is on this video, or this camera. I did it in case I want to show you guys something on the other phone or look something up. I know my friend Chris is using her laptop to record right now. That's something I contemplated doing, and I might have done it a few times. I feel like though I couldn't get the angle correct, so I stopped using my laptop to record. But I like how, to me, crystal clear her videos look Like, the quality on her laptop is great. She's just currently trying to figure out the audio though, because I think her laptop is a new laptop and her audio is not matching up with her mouth at all. It's like off by a bit. I still watch though. Yeah, I like that color. Okay, are we gonna do like a purplish look today? I feel like Love Letter and oh my gosh, Venetian Red, I feel like they look very similar, but one's definitely matte, and then this one, that one looks matte, and this one definitely looks like it's a satin matte, because I see some glare in there. I really want to go into Burnt Orange and Wheel Guard, but I always use those shades. You guys are like, we've never seen you use that palette before. No, because it's new. Way back, like 10 plus years ago, I had this palette, and I didn't know how to really do my makeup back then. But every time I used the palette, I really liked it. Decisions. I'm also looking at Antique Bronze. Such a good shade. It's like, what do you want to do, Tammy? Primavera. Let's go into Red Ochre. So this one right here. I'm going to keep this one more so in the crease and then blend a little. Down onto the lid. Okay. I'm gonna go back into that Beyond Fresco, that first shade I used, and go over the top up here. Then I'm gonna take a clean brush like this one. I'm going to go into Tempera, that first shade, and blend up over that as well. So it just diffuses it a little bit so it's not so dark. Awesome. Back in here, nothing extra on it, just... I'm gonna go into... I'm gonna take Antique Bronze on my lid. This brush, nothing on it, just blend it out. And then I'm going to take darn, that might be too much. taking a little bit of the Vermeer, the shade right here. That one's kind of powdery though, so be careful. Putting that right there for a second. I'm probably gonna go back into that bronze shade in a second. Let's just blend this out a little. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, I'm not gonna add any more burnished bronze. That looks nice. I'm gonna go into, I think, Moondust. I bought this as one of those palettes, like you'll see in my declutter, I think I talked about with my declutter. I have the Milani Gilded Mini. It's an all matte palette, and I took it out of my chest of makeup and I put it in with all my like nude sticks and Laura Mercier stuff, because I figured this would be a good companion to those. And also that because this is all matte and sometimes I do want shimmer, I can also haul in this, right? You'll see. Well, I should put the declutter up today and give you guys 2 videos. I think from here I want to use this one right here called Lunar Lit. Let me swatch this one right quick again. The one beside it, let's see. Or I want to use that one. Do I want to use that one instead? No, let's do Lunar Lit. There's no mirror. Kind of wish I had a mirror. Just to add some sparkle. When I show you guys by my window, you'll see better what it looks like. I've got sparkles everywhere. Man, this like hair is everywhere. Like my hair, Matt's hair, probably your hair. Have any of you guys picked this up, or do you have any of the Moondust shadows? I was intrigued to buy like a single one, but again, looking at the price of a single was what kept me from buying it. But the quad, I was like, I can do that. Or I was more comfortable doing that. So, without the sparkle, sorry, with the sparkle, without the sparkle, still pretty, but we gotta jazz this up. I'm just tapping it. I'm not gonna swipe it, because I feel like swiping it will kind of ruin the shadow underneath. So just tap it. And it's not really changing the color of it either, it's just adding some sparkle. Oh yeah, I'm liking this. This brush, nothing extra on it, just blending over the edge. I got a red mark right there from something. And then I'm gonna go into, do I want to close off my eyes? How smoky. Let me just turn so I can see the window. Through the window, through the wall. I'm debating if I want anything on the lower lash line. Ooh, look at that glow. I feel like my skin's skinning right now. Nah, I feel like it hasn't been the past couple of days. I'm going to go into Cypress Do I want some orange in here? I kind of am thinking, let's bring Realgar, a little bit of Realgar on the lower lash line. It's I like the shade. Oh yeah. And because I have it blended in with Blue On Fresco, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't look too orange, but it's pretty. I am so happy to have this palette. Take the brush, flip it around, and just blend a little, buff it out, just so it's not so harsh. Sparkle on the top, that on the bottom. Pretty. Alright. So we're done with this palette. Oh, did I put that away? I mean, yeah, I do need to go through off camera. I'm going to go through and pick out my picks for fall lip products and cheek products, get them into my drawers, and then get the other stuff put back. I just thought of a lip product that I tried on in my declutter last night. I was like, oh, what's this? I thought it was something else. I thought it was like a Makeup Revolution lippy that I know I didn't like, but I think I already declared that a couple months ago. But no, it was a new product that I got in a lip kit from Glossier, and I put that on and I like it. It's gonna be great for fall. So we have Marcel Lengthening and Curling Extension Plus. I got the shade brown. It says recognized Skin Health Canadian Dermatology Association. Hypoallergenic Extension Plus. Lengthening Curling Mascara, Extreme Extension and Ultimate Curling Action. Specially shaped brush with one longer row of bristles stretches your lashes to the max. Okay. The claims that a lot of mascaras make, it looks like this. I'm yet to come buy one that rings true. Anyways, we will... Ooh, this is a nice stiff brush. Okay, I do like that because it's not moving. It's not a wet formula. It's kind of on the drier side. Which for this wand I actually like. I feel like if this was a wet formula for this brush, I would not like it. Seems to be grabbing all my lashes. I am getting some mascara close to my lash line, but I'm not getting it like up and everywhere like I normally do. So here's this mascara with, without. Put this back in here. Again, I have the brown shade, so it actually looks to me like I have no mascara on, but at the same time, you can tell there's a little something on when looking at both sides. It's like a very natural mascara. Yeah, I do like how it's grabbing my lashes. Is it curling them though? I find that hard to tell. So yeah, there's both done with the mascara. Yeah, it's Are you laughing at me? Back there, mister? He is too. Look at that sparkle. Well, this lighting's not the best for the sparkle. Okay, I like it. Do I have any mascara to clean up off my lids? Just a little bit right here, but nothing. Alright, we need some blush, and then we're done. I'm not going to do powdered bronzer today, because I just don't feel like it. I feel like I am looking nice and glowy. What blush shall we use, guys? Do I have one out? I don't think I have any. Yeah, I don't have any blushes out. Well, that won't work. Having decluttered all my makeup last night, I went through every category, and I'm pretty happy about it. Now the question is, what would be the best one to go with this look? I kind of think I want to use this e.l.f. one. And what shade is it? Suave Mauve. So we're going to use Suave Mauve. And I am going to mix a little bit of highlighter in with it, because I have highlighters. I want to use them up so they're not just sitting here. So we're going to do Rare Beauty, dot some of this. I like being glowy and, you know. So we'll dot some of this. This is in the shade Enlighten. And we'll take e.l.f. Suave Mauve. dot some of this. Don't think you need too much. Oh yeah, seeing this definitely makes me happy. Alright, do we want to use a brush or... Oh yeah, let's use the e.l.f. Let's close this door. Bless you, so I can get closer. This e.l.f. Putty blush. Let's use this. Just pounce this in. I just did one dot because sometimes if I do more than one dot, it's just too much pigment. Definitely feel like I have more on this side than this side. Don't gotta put any on your nose. I'm just taking whatever's left over just for some color. You could always just take your sponge and just go over. And then you might be like, what else, Tammy? Am I missing anything? I'm gonna put some Pat McGrath gloss on. In Divine Rose. It's a Lust gloss, lip gloss. In the shade Divine Rose. I find it's like a good everyday color that you can wear with a lot of different looks. Do I want to set this blush? No, I don't. So this is the final look, guys. Where did I get this from? Maybe right there. Alright, so here's it is in this light. Here it is by the window. This eye is still semi-watering. But I like the look. I do have the lights back here. Just there. I can turn them off. Here we go. Open these blinds a little more. Oh, that's closing them. Which way to open? There we go. So I'm by my window. Obviously, having the ring lights on makes the sparkle and the glow show up way more. But I like the look. It's pretty. And yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching and hanging out with me for the past hour. Actually, it's almost exactly an hour now. And yeah, keep an eye out for any bonus videos. Just some videos I want to record before the time passes by too quickly because, you know, it's almost the end of the year already. And yeah, enjoy your week. Today's Sunday, so we're into a new week now. Enjoy your week, and yeah, have a good one. God bless.